Traffic is down at the 41. That was a hard-earned 4 yards for Saquon Barkley. If you don't think this crowd is real, okay? Look at this waterfall start on the left side of the line of scrimmage. The further you are away from the quarterback, the harder it is to see it. Once the guys inside, you're just looking at Indian or something. You're down the line of scrimmage or a ripple effect with this voice, but it is so loud in here. It's hard for these guys to get up to at the same time and start these plays and open the holes for Saquon. That's why it looks so fun. It's like a roll of Barkley in the field drop. Closer. But the Colts it's been here for the last couple of years when Derrick Henry was running for over 2,000 yards. This is 4 years for No, Greg, really before this game, this is about as much as we've seen Henry get loose and break off the big runs. But I feel Mark Williams, his edge technique, setting the edge and making the tackle. A lot of times he set the edge. He was trying to right back into other friends inside and make the tackle. He got both done on that. Person has 6 defensive backs. And the play clock down to 0. Flags on the field. Getting that crowd. Get in the game. Offense. That's used in his preparation in comparison to the ball swing of delivering the football. Facing a 3rd and 10 here. Colts get pressure. Drops it up to the 12. The call's not going to get there. He's hit by Kenny Moore, who's in the edge. Coming to play today. Noise is real. Now we're going to try to follow blocks. Jones to the air. Catch made. Darius Slayton gets a first down in Seattle 37. Watch it at the top of the screen. Play on the brakes. And this is what I'm talking about coming back to the quarterback. Not down your step, your initial line, but back to him. Getting your face mask to the quarterback's chest, giving him a full target, the 8 and the 6. It's exactly the way that goal physically be used on this play for any team today. As Buda gets his way from the 47 to the 44, pickup of 3. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. 2nd and 7. It's a methodical second half opening drive. Moving for the Giants here. Down 3. And still first down conversion on the penalty. They converted a huge 3rd down. Just look. $3 is dialed in. 7. Drains over the middle. Once again is Slayton. Slayton down inside the 30 at the 28. Cody Bryant with the stop after the 16-yard finish. Watch him scanning the whole field. That's the end of the play. But he was working up top all the way. And those are not easy footballs to get through. Late in the down like that, late and down the middle, kind of down the seam. Those are dangerous throws. Has no problem cutting that thing loose. Just like huge.
Always a treat to have Oh Canada perform before an NBA game. Thanks to Skylar Cole for that rendition. We'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at the 76ers, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And, of course, the Raptors, They're in 5th place right now.
When I look at the 76ers, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Here we go.
Maxey and Harden make up the backcourt. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's VanVleet in at the point. Offensive rebound, Siakam, and he buries his first look.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Maxey. Harden against VanVleet. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Tucker. VanVleet against Harden. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were, too.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Harden finds Maxey. Harden with a screen on Trent. Maxey with it. VanVleet covering. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
And you look at the number of shots he blocked, almost single-handedly changed the game.
Pass to VanVleet from deep. And the Raptors miss again.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Knocked loose. Stolen by VanVleet. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Harden. He had 22 in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
4-3. Tucker, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. The kick out to Van Vliet. Uncovered. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Maxey. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Puts it up from 12. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Harden. Back to Harris. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so here is Toronto, and the basket is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here's Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Now give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Outside for Harden. And here's Harris outside. Second chance effort. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple, because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. Back to Harden. Harris outside. On the wing, Harden shoots it from the corner. That's short off the rim.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
4th in fewest turnovers per game. And they earned a spot in the top 10 for team blocks. They used their big men well to keep the paint locked up and not allow easy buckets.
And looking closer at their free throw shooting last season, topping the league in that stat really shows you just how consistent this squad was from the line. Tucker, the pass to Harden. Tucker with a screen. Fires from deep. Harden can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
George Niang, not a guy who sees a bunch of minutes, but he certainly makes the most of opportunities as they come his way.
And Clark, what does George Niang bring?
Well, you like to get the ball in his hands when you can, but he's most dangerous, I think, when he's playing the 4 because he can spot up and shoot the 3 pretty easily, and he's got kind of a sneaky old man's post-up game, too.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Fires for 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's stolen by Trent. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, stolen by Harris. And now the Sixers on the break. Harden can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Barnes. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Maxey. Porter gets the bucket.
And, you know, we saw it at Georgetown. Porter's continued improvement as a shooter. You can't ignore this guy. He works at his game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. He's checked in for Anunoby. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Sixers. The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. Pass to Harden. Here's Niang. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Harrell. The Sixers again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Barnes passes to Trent. Now here's Achua. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lets it go from deep. Barnes controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Barnes in the post, defended by Harden. Trent for 3. And the Raptors get it back. Barnes, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Harden drives in. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And here's Porter outside. Tries again. And scoring with a play inside is Birch. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity. They're keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense, being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Philadelphia. Outside Harden. Pass to Harrell. Birch with some nice D. And Toronto has possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Trent. And James Harden pulls it down.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Birch. Oh, a clear foul there. A missed shot, so he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kim Birch. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounds.
And also last in field goal attempts, and those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for James Harden. Well, the 76ers shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Maxey against Trent. Thibault passes to Maxey. Here's Niang. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And stolen by Harrell. Pass to Maxey. The three ball. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
And those can often come back to haunt you. They've got to focus and really make the most of the chances.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Korkmaz is checked in for Philadelphia. James Harden comes in for Maxey. Harrell, a screen on Trent. Pass to Niang. This one for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Niang. Milton comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Melton in for James Harden.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Milton. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Harrell. Hangs in the air. And he lays it up and in. Harrell's got his 2nd basket on the night.
You know, when they try to get Harrell looks at the offensive end, it's usually foul line down. And for good reason. He's effective down there.
Now Barnes. Boucher a screen on Milton. The 3 from Barnes. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors,
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Shake Milton out there with D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Reed in at the 4.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
So it's Toronto now. They host the Hawks after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Toronto. Count that bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
3 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And Reed pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Thybulle. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Melton. Puts up a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Outside Barnes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Embiid with it. And it's Boucher picking him up. Pass to Thybulle. Stolen by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet. Second chance shot. That shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boucher outside. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes against Milton. Outside Barnes. Shot to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Milton with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the drive. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Porter. And there's a whistle. That goes on D'Anthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Reed. And here's Thibault. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Reed. Shot clock at 6. Embiid, a screen on Van Vliet. Melton passes to Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 9 points.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And Toronto calls time here.
We know that you want a free t-shirt, so let's get loud.
Changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Embiid. House comes in for Thibault. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Melton. Melton against Van Vliet. Lets a floater go. No good that time. Now Philadelphia with it. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Reed. Here's Korkmaz. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Siakam. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto trailing.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
House. He can't get it to go. Burks with some nice D. Inside. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Porter. Siakam's got 5.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Van Vliet against Melton. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Melton. For 3, here's Harris. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
You know, the mindset Harris has is one that allows him to be ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands. Catch and fire.
Siakam outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Trent, he's checked in for Toronto.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And the 76ers call time here. Group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tucker comes in for House. James Harden, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Milton. Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Tucker finds Maxey. Outside Harden. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Maxey. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes, and he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Here's Van Vliet. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Trent outside. Pass to Birch. And Tucker pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Harden with it. Van Vliet covering. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Harden against Van Vliet. Outside Maxey. Harden from outside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 11 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Harden. Now here's Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Maxey. There's the block.
I tell you what, with that 7'1" wingspan, Otto Porter can provide some shot blocking for you, too.
The Raptors shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Siakam against Embiid. Now here's Siakam. 17 points in his last outing. And no good.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been. And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Now Siakam. 9 points in the game. Van Vliet outside. Birch with a screen on Maxey. Van Vliet, the pass to Birch. Yep, that one goes. And that ties it up.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now Philadelphia with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Now here's Siakam. Nifty move. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenging,
Taking previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. He misses the free throw. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Harris. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris. His comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Achua's checked in for Birch. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Harden with it. Siakam covering. Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Here's Flynn. 5 on the clock. Achua with a screen on Maxey. Flynn's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Harden into the lane, and then Harden with the jam.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Here's Flynn. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Outside Thibault. Outside Harden. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Precious Achua picks one up.
Well, I love watching P.J. Tucker work because he got an old school mentality in game. All the little tricks are in his book bag.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. That one misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
At the line for 2.
Porter hits them both. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Harris a screen. Harden, the pass to Maxey. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Maxey's got 8.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Lots of room. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Maxey finds Tucker. Tucker with a screen on Porter. Maxey, a good look. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. Back to Trent from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
And it's now only a 1.76ers lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The rebounding has kept them in the game, preventing second chance opportunities on one end.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Checking out Toronto, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. On target from range.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Tucker. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Maxey. Outside Harden. Harris on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Harden with it. He's got 10. And Harden with the slam.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Out to the wing. Siakam against Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Siakam.
At the line for Toronto.
Siakam hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Harden. 12 points for him. Harris down low. Work it on Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Trent on the wing. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Harden can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Tucker. Offensive rebound. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 14 points.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Tucker from behind the arc. And he gets it back. For three, here's Harris. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Maxey. There's the drive. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third to the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Trent against Maxey. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league. No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
And the 76ers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The 76ers, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Harden against Van Vliet. Pass to Thibault. Outside Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
Then he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Harden hits them both. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Harden against Barnes. Siakam right side. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The Sixers with another miss. The Raptors with a lead. To the middle. Here's Birch. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The 76ers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Harden. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Siakam. He's got 16. Fires at the elbow. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the left wing. Thibault against Anunoby. Pass to Maxey. Outside Harden. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Harden. Barnes, no good. The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Thibault on the wing. The three is up. Here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Thibault finds Maxey. Here's Niang. And here's Harden. Back to Niang. 4 on the clock. And another miss by Philadelphia. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Porter, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Porter. Boucher, a screen on Harden. The 11-footer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 17 points.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harden. Here's Niang. Pass to Thibault. Outside Maxey. Niang, a screen. Now Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Anunoby passes to Porter. Maxey against Anunoby. And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
And Porter has a quick release. Takes no time getting the shot off. When the defense is backing off of him, he has no problem pulling it up right off the pass.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Here's Porter. No good. A bit long that time. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 41% in this game. To the inside. Pass to Niang. Here's Embiid. Here's Niang. Now Thibault. Embiid passes to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
And here is Porter. Seven points in the game. Van Vliet with it. Maxey covering. Fires top of the key. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Niang. Outside Harden. Embiid with it for three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Maxey. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Porter showing you what he can do, rising to the cup and punching it down.
Van Vliet against Harden, and then Harden with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Anunoby. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Harden from outside. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, the foundation of Harden's offensive arsenal is his three-point shot, so I think you have to respect that and try to take it away, because otherwise you get the whole floor opened up for him, and that's a real problem.
Outside Porter. Anunoby against Thibault. And here's Porter outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right?
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Toronto trailing on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Shake Milton. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Reed in at the 4-man position. Pass to Trent. Achua for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting around 44%. Not bad. Now Melton. Outside Milton. Back to Melton. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Shot left block. Barnes, no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Melton finds Harrell. Here's Korkmaz. Pure from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 11.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Van Vliet. And that one's good.
You don't expect him to bust out the spin move, but that adds to the element of surprise.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Trent from downtown. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Melton outside. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. Knocked away. Here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Harrell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball fives in the NBA.
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster club.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Van Vliet against Milton. Korkmaz on the wing. They grab their own miss. Here's Melton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And it's rejected. And here's the fast break. Harrell passes to Melton. Korkmaz on the wing. And the 3 off target. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
And now the Raptors on the break. Barnes with it. Milton covering. Milton with a steal. Korkmaz on the wing. The 3 is up. Harrell down low. He's guarded by Birch. That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 12. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
The Raptors making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I mean, we can't afford to.
That might be true.
Clock at 2. 17-foot shot on the way, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Milton. Shot is up. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And he converts the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Siakam left side. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet against Milton. Reed, no good. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Trent for 3. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Toronto keeps possession, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Tucker with a screen on Van Vliet. Harden, the pass to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto trailing. Pass to Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. And here's Siakam for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his fourth rebound in this one. Embiid with it. Van Vliet covering. Embiid passes to Maxey. Harris outside. Fires the three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 7 assists in the game.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Trent against Harden. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And then Harden with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
To the left side wing. Tucker finds Embiid. Harris with it from the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid for Philadelphia. They've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. There's the three. Van Vliet missing again.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And Embiid gets the double team. Outside Maxey. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. Oh, stolen by Harris. Embiid from outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Siakam, that's good.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Siakam. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. Just a single rebound away from a double-double.
Yeah, he's been unrelenting. Hard to match his intensity.
Outside Barnes. Barnes a screen. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Van Vliet's got 14 points now in the second half. The 76ers shooting at about 44% so far. And Maxey, here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
He'll take those all day long.
Pass to Siakam. Over Embiid. Siakam, no good. So it's Philadelphia now. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. Embiid passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
For a guy his size, Embiid's grace and fluidity is really off the charts. And you talk about his passing added on to that, man, that's scary.
Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Embiid with it. Harris a screen. Embiid passes to Harris. Now here's Tucker. Now Embiid. He's covered by Siakam.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
For the 76ers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And this is a matchup that's really favored them so far. They've won the first 2 games of the season series, and with 2 more left, they'll be looking forward to the last 2 against Toronto.
And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Embiid against Siakam. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Maxey passes to Embiid. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The open shot, Siakam. Siakam missing again. Here's Philadelphia. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Embiid, good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks so much. PJ, congrats on the win. What do you think was the biggest factor for you guys tonight?
I think this is pretty good, this whole game. Everybody stuck to our principles. And more than anything, we just played hard. We played hard as crap tonight.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, PJ.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.